I'll hit record here. I don't know how long this campaign's going to go for. I mean, it's going to be a couple of weeks. I don't know how far we're going to get, but we can record it and see what happens. I think I vaguely remember Dwarf Fortress stream because I think I had questions since I hadn't watched before. I feel like I vaguely remember playing this briefly as well. So at least it's not just me. So the one thing I'm going to do, I generally play on fairly vanilla settings. But the one thing I like to do is I like to turn minerals down to frequent. You know what? We're not normally. I would do a smaller world, 50-year history, and frequent minerals. We're going to do a small world, 100 years, and we're going to keep minerals everywhere. Since this is going to be a short run, I like the extra challenge of not having all minerals available in my starting location. But this is just going to mean there's more starting locations available, and we'll stick to small just so it generates a little faster. For those who don't know this game, this is the sandbox god game. Without this, RimWorld wouldn't exist. Minecraft wouldn't exist. Dwarf Fortress is... I have been playing this since... when I was in college. And I won't say what was going on in the environment exactly when I was in college. But it's so nice to have a graphical update to this game. So I'm already seeing that volcano in the east there. That looks kind of fun. I am a sucker for volcano starts. Because then we don't have to deal with finding resources. Let's take a look, though. It is a light aquifer, which I kind of don't want to deal with, so let's find an embark location with, we want fluxstone, no aquifers, a river, soil and clay? Soil, clay, and sand? Well, I guess we don't need soil if we have clay and sand, so clay and sand, we want iron. And I don't care about any other minerals right now. Let's see how much we can get. Ooh. There's one near the volcano that fits our criteria. Oops. I didn't mean to close that. I'm going to clear find results, and I'm just going to say some soil. I don't care if there's clay or sand. It's going to give us a lot more locations. So we're really looking for a source of water, no groundwater, and iron and flux, so that we'll be able to make steel. This looks great right here automatically. We have a, I believe there's a tunnel underground. There's also an above ground road and a river. right here. That might be our spot. Let's select that civilization. We'll be part of these guys. Now let's look at the biomes here. So there's a little bit of soil down in the valley, just in the corner. But a lot of minerals. Elevation's pretty steep. Sorry for the little bit of flashing that's going to go on there. So we're not going to be able to do a lot of farming. We'll probably want to trade for our food. But we're going to have lots of minerals, no warnings, which is probably good. This is going to be kind of an easy fortress. To the point where I'm just going to skip creating my dwarves. I sometimes get really into this. We're just going to go with random equipment and dwarves. And then hopefully the music will start so we don't have to just listen to my voice. Dwarven Outpost, you have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Muserdereth. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough to enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the cougars get hungry. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. Ebungonzabuth. Nature roar. Strike the earth. Alright. So we actually have a wide open area, and we had snow on the ground. It immediately melted, which means that this ice is probably going to melt too. Now, ice is a little bit of a problem. Dwarves can fall into the ice during spring and drown, which isn't great. But I'm just going to start by digging straight down a few levels roughly in the middle of the map, and we're going to go from there. We'll go down to 45. And let's take a look at who we have. We have a miner, a fisher dwarf. Fishing's actually going to... I usually turn off fishing pretty early on. I'm a little sad that we don't have more miners, though. Digging implements. How many picks do we have? Are they under picks or digging implements? Or are they under weapons? I don't remember. Why do we have so many weapons? Okay. So we have 3 picks. We'll have to assign some other dwarves to be miners. We'll go here. Although I'd kind of like my expedition leader to be a miner, but that's fine. We only have 1 woodcutter, which is how we want. We have no hunters. I want my planter to be the only planter. Fisher dwarf to be the only fisher. Everybody gathers plants is fine. Only my stonecutter cuts stone. They're also going to engrave. And standing orders, we can leave these for now. Turn off web collection. No, ignore outdoor refuse for now. Bid other death items. Perfect. Children do chores. Only farmers harvest. There we go. Yeah, we have so many weapons. I really don't need this many copper weapons, but I guess if we get attacked, we can set up a militia pretty easily. Alright, let's unpause. Where's my music? Interesting. I might have to play background music. I thought it should be playing by now. We have dolomite and tetrahydrite. Picture jasper and jet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start before anything else building my depot just to put it in place. Actually, that's a lie. What I'm going to do first is destroy my wagon. Oops. Build that with a doorway, and then build a storage room. One of the first things we want to do is start getting bedrooms made, but even before that, we want to get our dwarves underground. Oops. Depot's capital T, that's right. Has been a little while since I've played. We'll make the, we'll build the wagon into the depot. Your food's going to start rotting out there on the ground and is susceptible to get stolen. Alright, so this is not... Audio is not playing. I'm going to turn that off. Just for the sake of my own sanity. Because I do have a playlist that's only a little bit DMCA-able. No, it's not DMCA-able. Excellent. I thought I had the, thought I had Rose Flame in here. Rose Flame? What's Rose Flame? I thought I had, forgot their name. I thought I had the cover of Diggy Diggy Hole. Something Rose. So I'm not kidding, I literally made this playlist to play Dwarf Fortress 2 in my free time. So build... I use a lot of hotkeys. Stockpile, right? No, that's build portal. No, it's not build, it's stockpile. Click. Drag. I want everything in this stockpile except for corpses, refuse, wood, and stone. Get Cow! Cow, cow! Wind rose, not rose flame. Wind rose. Thank you. I'm also gonna make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds. The Bane works. Autism hauled into thinking you had a cover of Diggy Diggy Hole sung by Seal to the tune of Kids from a Rose on this playlist. That's an understandable mistake to make, honestly. Cancel bed, need logs. Right. You know, I didn't check what kind of biome this was, or what the savagery here was. Oh, let's check our livestock, too. We have dogs and cats. We have a duck, two female rabbits, a breeding pair of yaks, another duck, and a blue peachick. A lot of these are probably going to get butchered by food. Sung by Spiel. I understand that reference. Can't do work orders yet. So let's just have our boys, our lads, haul some stuff downstairs. Meanwhile, my other lads are going to dig out a second stockpile here. Yep, no, that's right. Because we're clearly running out of space. Baby, gonna dig a hole on the plane. That's so fucking funny. Well done. We're going to build a workshop. We're going to build a crafting workshop out of dolomite. Okay, now we can build beds, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's dig out some early bedrooms. Alright, I was going to do 2x2, but we're doing 2x3. 6. We'll do 8 of them. Isn't dolomite a blaxploitation film? Yes, it's also a fluxstone. I don't know a lot about it mineralogically, but it is a type of mineral, which I believe the character in the blaxploitation film was named after the mineral. I think dolomite's flux. I can find out. Labor, stone use. Dolomite, yep, it's flux. And I am not an expert in metallurgy, so I can't fully explain to you what a flux stone is, other than the fact that flux is a material. A flux stone is a stone that can be used as flux, and flux is a material used in steel production and blacksmithing to prevent oxidation of iron. Why it does that, why dolomite works as a flux, why chalk and marble are fluxes, I don't know. Why do I remember that chalk and marble and dolomite and limestone are all flux stones? I have a problem. I need doors. Ooh! Howlanite! We can make porcelain. I have a problem. I want you to make rock crafts until you can't anymore. But I also want a stoneworker up here. Actually, don't make rock crafts yet. I want a stonemaker up here first. Everything I know about geology is from this game. I wish that was an exaggeration. Three, 4, 5, 6, oops, 7, 8, rock doors, and a rock throne. Now I want you to make rock crafts on repeat. Nothing to catch in the western swamp. Mason cancels give water, needs empty buckets. I don't know who you're giving water to, but let's make a bucket. Everything I know about geology is from a museum and a book in an elementary school library. See, that's a normal thing to know about. That's a normal way to learn about geology. I just have the dwarf autism. Let's build a stockpile here and fill it with wood, since I have some idle dwarves. The dog and the yak bull are fighting. Okay. Is this a wild yak? He's annoyed when caught in the rain. He's afraid after experiencing trauma. Didn't feel anything while in conflict. Is this our yak? No, that's a... Okay, the dog got into a fight with a wild yak. Stray dog scratches the yak bull in the right rear leg, lightly tapping the target. Scratches the yak bull in the left front leg, tearing the skin and bruising the muscle. Y'all, a lot of the stuff that I love about Dwarf Fortress is the stuff I love about Crusader Kings and vice versa. But this game gives you such a disgusting level of detail. We're going to be here a while. The yak bull kicks the stray dog in the left front paw with his right front hoof, and the injured part explodes into gore. Great. Artery has been opened by the attack. We're gonna have a dead dog. Tendon has been bruised. Stray dog scratches the yak bull in the right rear leg, tearing the skin and bruising the muscle. Yak bull charges at the stray dog. Kicks the stray dog in the left rear leg with his right front hoof. Alright. How's our dog looking? Health. Ability to stand somewhat impaired. Yeah, this dog's missing a paw. Hey, seahorse! Stop chasing the yak. You stupid dog. You hurt yourself. I brought a spare for them? Oh, bless. Thank you. I love that emote, by the way. It's so good. I love that model, actually. To be fair. Okay. That model's fucking adorable. It is fucking adorable. I agree. Okay, we don't have a throne yet. Do we have doors? Not yet. We have beds. We have beds and we have... dead damselfly, whatever a damselfly is. I'm gonna have my dwarves gather a, You have a throne? I do have a throne. It's true. I'm gonna have my dwarves gather crops. Just to see what's out here. We might have to grow some stuff on the surface. I have a bad habit of giving my dwarves too much work to do. Meanwhile, I'm converting raw cod to emeralds at my guardian farm auto sorter. With all these fishermen villages. Nice. Well, that's what I should do with all that raw cod we have in our fish farm. I want you to... Well, no. I really want you to focus on that rock throne, actually. So let's prioritize that. You can clear that notification. Just build a village's worth of fishermen and a guardian farm. I'll keep that in mind. I like this song. I mean, I think I like all the songs on this playlist, actually. All from 2 cured zombies. Excellent. We actually have we have a place to cure zombies not too far from our fish farm on the server I play on stream, so... A throne... Build furniture throne. And I want doors so I can turn these into rooms, but I'm waiting for them to finish building. Build... No, build... Portal. Door. You're gonna hear me speaking out loud the hotkeys because that's how I remember them. Bedrooms, multiple, sign. And office, sign. Give this to our expedition leader. Give them this room as well. Now let's pause. Would be weird to make a playlist full of songs you don't like. It's true. Make our expedition leader a manager. And a broker. Oh, and our book... No, our planter is our bookkeeper, so we'll need a second... Shoot. We'll need a second office. I don't need a bookkeeper right now. No study. What are you talking about? You have a study right here. Apparently I didn't actually assign them that study. Okay. Howdy, Doggant. I've done it usually as a filler list. It's not a playlist, it's a don't playlist. Love that. That's great. And my dwarves aren't super happy, but hopefully having bedrooms will help. Alright, we'll focus on crafting. Now, what I want to do, now that I have a organizer, I can... I'm sorry, not an organizer. I always forget. A manager. I always get the manager and the bookkeeper mixed up and forget both of their names. I can go to work orders, and I can say, and I'm going to do most of my building from here now because it's just faster. I can say wooden bin. Make 10 of those. Oops. And make 5 wooden barrels. Actually, only make 5 wooden bins, too. I don't need 10. And then... why do I keep typing wooden with an I? I also want you to make wooden bins. I want you to make 1 at a time. Oops. As long as there are less than 2 empty bins, I want you to make a wooden bin so that we can keep them full. Math is stupid because physics are. Yeah, that's a good reason. Okay, the plant gathering isn't really getting done. Oh, that's because everyone's going to sleep. Sleepy time. Sleepy time for lads. Dwarf lads. Ooh. Cotton grass. I thought that was snow. That's pretty. And take a look around. We have spinch. We have aspears. More aspears. Wild carrot. Kaniwa. I don't remember what kaniwa is. More spinch. Parsnips. Garden cress. Aspears. Oh, chicory. We got a spice. Ooh, ropeweed. That's really good. Fisher berries, not so much. I'm really looking for something I can make beer out of. I can make beer out of ratreed. Why do I know that? Because I've played too much of this game. Just trying to play satisfactory and did everything right, but I forgot to consider that splitters are stupid. Automation games are hard, man. Okay, gathering plants, placing items in stockpiles. Good. Oh, I don't think I have any. I don't have any coke or charcoal. Build furnace. No, build workshop furnace. Wood furnace. Hey, Sick, good to see you. Do I have an anvil, actually? It's not gonna matter if I have any... I do have an iron anvil. Okay. I was gonna say, charcoal's not gonna matter if I don't have an anvil. Make charcoal. No, don't make charcoal that way. I want you to make charcoal. Make 10 charcoal for now. Make wooden bin has been completed. So now we'll start to see some of these weapons and stuff get put in bins. We have some raw fish, so I need to build a workshop farming. Fishery is it? It's an ishery? No, it's not I. It's a fishery with a Y. It's an ishery with a Y. I was close. And then they'll prepare fish automatically. Make wooden barrel, bin, bin. And we'll start to see our stockpiles get consolidated into bins and barrels. I have learned that Gen Alpha almost has teenagers. I'm not old. Why does that make me feel old? Makes me feel old. I can't help it. Alright, one of our dwarves is getting kind of grumpy. You can see up here. I've been keeping an eye on that. Why are they grumpy? My expedition leader. Annoyed when caught in the rain. Annoyed when having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Annoyed at the lack of chairs. Annoyed dwelling upon having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. They are really pissed that we don't have any mugs. So we'll make 10 rock mugs. That should help. There's not a lot we can do about getting caught in the rain. Not right now, at least. And I'm actually going to stop building crafts now. We should have enough. I don't want to use all our stone that we've dug up so far. Let's see. One feature that... There's a couple features that are missing from the graphical version that I actually really liked in the ASCII version of this game, and one of them is one that shows you your idle dwarves. Now, generally, you want your dwarves to be able to have downtime so that they can relax and do stress-decreasing activities. But early on, it's kind of beneficial to make sure that they're always working, and having that little number up here in the corner was really nice. Workshop, farming, kitchen is K? K, kitchen. Build workshop. Or no, I don't want to still yet. Although we are kind of low on drinks. Kitchen orders, okay. All of these things we want to cook. We don't want to cook our seeds. We don't want to cook plump helmets. I'm okay cooking ratweed. Oh, wild carrots can make wine, I think. So can parsnips. Fisher berries we can cook. And don't cook our ale or wine. Okay. Build workshop, farming, still is L. I want you to prepare easy meals until we're out of stuff to prepare. Easy meals last a little longer, and they're a good way to keep your dwarves happy. I also want you to brew drinks until we're out of stuff that's brewable. Oh, we get beer-battered appetizers and scampi sauce? Well, the thing is that dwarves... There's some stuff going on in the mechanics... Excuse me, the mechanics of the game that explains this, but essentially, dwarves only need about 1 meal a month, but they drink a lot more than that. And until you have like a really good kitchen economy going, it's very easy to run out of booze, and then you have to drink water, which is horrible. Make rock who needs non-economic hard rock. Non-economic hard rock? You mean math rock? That's a joke that makes sense, right? Right? Get it? Get it? Cause math rock? It's not a good joke. Did YouTube just pause my music? Oh, it got to the end of the playlist. I wasn't on shuffle. Get it? Because math rock is not a very widely popular genre of music. So it's non-eca. I don't know why I'm still trying to make this joke work. Saving game. Shit, we're already in summer, huh? You don't have to humor me. I know it was a shitty joke. But thank you. Do I want to do... Not really. Okay, so the thing is, I want to... I legitimately laughed. Alright, fine. I'm just kidding. Gow! 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 I want to start moving my everything underground, and I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. I have a design that I use fairly frequently that I might just use again here for factory floors. But I don't know if I want to use it again. I'm just going to start making it, though. I really should make a macro for this. But I'm not going to try to remember how to make macros right now live on stream. That would be embarrassing. Well, I call them factory floors. I think this design is fairly aesthetic. Mm-hmm. What did I do? Oh, this is the wrong floor, too. I don't want to dig here. Hydrate and stretch will do. 1 second. Three. Okay, stretch, hydrate. Thank you. And then remove these guide markers. Fill in this part. And I want a staircase in the middle. Yeah, okay. Just making sure the staircase is lined up right. And what this gives you is a central area to store raw materials and little sections with very important doors to close off actual workshops on the outside. As well as an upper area that can be used to store finished goods. Now, I already recognize that I'm not making this fort particularly defensible. And that's okay. And that's okay, partially because this is going to be a kind of short playthrough. I don't know how long we're going to go. And I don't think we're going to have to deal with any sieges. But also because if I really want to make this more defensible and be sweaty about it, I can always build defenses above ground. Wouldn't be the end of the world. There we go. Something's wrong. This is not even. Here we go. Oops. Before I unpause and ruin everything. There we go. We'll start there. Struck bauxite. Bauxite used to be a really important stone. There's other stuff that does what it does now too. I don't remember exactly what changed, but it used to be one of the only stones that you can build lava-safe mechanisms out of. So if you wanted to, say, create a moat of lava around your base, you had to use bauxite to pump it. Oh, I'm paused. More jet. Not more jet, just jet. Ooh, chalk. Chalk. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and lower the priority on these hallways here. So that they focus on digging out the actual factory area. So bauxite. Ooh, lignite. Lignite balls. Lignite is coal. And tiger iron, which is a gemstone. Actually, I want you guys to full priority that. Beat me to it. I couldn't help it. I think the first person to ever point that out to me was Akorza. When I was rambling about Dwarf Fortress to her once. She was just like, that's cool, how about you lignite balls? And there was really nothing, there was really no recovering from that, so I've just made it. I've just tried to make it my own. Speaking of Akorza, I've mentioned this on Twitter. but not yet on stream. The charity stream will be, I don't think I've mentioned on stream at least. Charity stream is still happening this year. It's going to be in October. I don't have an exact date yet. I have a few ideas for what to do. I have one idea in particular for an early reward that that Monique gave me. If you're still here, you might know what I'm talking about. It's the thing that we've talked about that you thought would be a good idea for a stream. I'm going to do it during the charity stream. I think it'll be... I think it's funny, conceptually at least. I don't know how interesting it's going to be as content, but it's at least it's a very funny thing to advertise, but I'm not gonna spoil it yet. But I'm still working on a few details of what exactly we're doing. Ooh, cassiterite. I think that's tin. It's either tin or zinc. I always forget which is which. So yeah, expect the charity donathon to be probably late October. I think it's 10. What are you thinking about? Is that one still is that stupid joke still in the public consciousness? Because it's stayed in my consciousness forever. Oh, cow. I don't even remember where that comes from. Like, oh, we're running up on ads. Get that in a second. I'm gonna check on food again. That looks right. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break here. Get up, stretch, get some water, make a sandwich, get some more coffee. Take care of your meat vessel. You only get one of them, and if for no other reason than that, it's important to take care of. We'll be back in 3 minutes, and I will see you all then. Chicken taco mac and cheese is almost done. That sounds so good. I just have asada fries and like no food in the house otherwise. I have to do groceries tomorrow. Anyway, be right back.